A website calls for the investigation of Amazon Ring. And what happened? Well, it got blocked by Facebook. A leading digital rights organization. Now, full disclaimer that the rights organization they're referring to is Fight for the Future, an organization that I am a big fan of, an organization that I have collaborated with multiple times and hope to collaborate with again in the future. We did a movement for net neutrality. We did a day of action for net neutrality. We also worked on a banned facial recognition campaign together. They're my favorite digital rights organization. So, just putting that full disclaimer out there. But a leading digital rights organization, Fight for the Future, on Tuesday said that Facebook was actively blocking its users from sharing a link to a webpage critical of Amazon that labels its internet-connected home security products, namely Ring doorbell cameras, as a threat to privacy, civil liberties, and security, which is an accurate description. Gizmodo independently confirmed that Facebook has blocked the URL investigateamazon.com. At the time of writing, Facebook users who attempt to share the link receive a message in response informing them that the page's content goes against Facebook's community standards. Created by the digital rights group Fight for the Future, the page contains links to several news reports about Amazon's home surveillance company Ring and its close partnerships with more than 600 police agencies across the U.S. We've reported on this before. Basically, what's going on, Ring, that's the camera you put outside your door, which, okay, a camera outside someone's door, you see who's coming to the door. All right, fair enough. The issue is when everybody in the neighborhood gets these things and law enforcement wants to have access to it, and there's contracts between Amazon Ring and law enforcement in a community, if they get access to everybody's camera, before you know it, an entire neighborhood is under surveillance. That's kind of the issue that's going on here. And Amazon Ring won't disclose all of its relationships and contracts with law enforcement. It won't disclose any of that stuff. It's been asked, and they just kind of shrugged their shoulders. Fight for the Future's confronted them, and they've gotten a very disturbing response, or lack of response. Okay, so here's some verbiage from the website. Amazon's ever-expanding surveillance empire threatens our privacy and civil liberties, especially in brown and black communities already vulnerable to racial profiling and heightened surveillance. The page asks users to sign a letter addressed to members of Congress, urging them to host public hearings with Amazon Ring CEO Jamie Smirnoff. Sminoff. I saw an R there. Jamie Smirnoff. Yeah, good old Amazon Ring CEO Jamie Smirnoff first. Jamie made sugary alcoholic beverages. Then Jamie moved on to being like, I want to surveil people. You know what? When you make sugary alcoholic beverages, the next step is surveillance. That's usually where you go next. Jamie Smirnoff is the name. I like Jamie Smirnoff. Let's go with Jamie Smirnoff. I don't know why I said that. I'm reading this stuff in real time, guys. This is Get Your News On with Ron. That's how it works. All right. So anyway, they're calling for public hearings with Jamie Smirnoff. Fight for the Future's deputy director, Evan Greer, sought to link the block to an aversion she professed Facebook holds against giant tech monopolies facing congressional scrutiny. Here's the quote from Evan. Whether this was intentional censorship, some technological glitch, or just a mistake made by an overworked human or robot, the end result is the same, she said. The campaign page that we made to give people a voice in their democracy is being blocked by a Silicon Valley giant. Added Greer, this underscores the fundamental danger of having a tiny handful of companies with so much power. This is why we need lawmakers to investigate and take meaningful action to rein in big tech companies like Facebook and Amazon. Amen to that. And I have a feeling this was intentional by Facebook. I doubt it was. I doubt it was just a tech glitch or anything like that. Because I've seen too many, for instances. I really have. I've seen, we would get email after email over on the Jimmy Dore Show, email after email of people who got similar messages when they would share Jimmy Dore Show videos. They'd share Jimmy Dore Show videos, and they would get these messages saying, this goes against our community standards. You can't share this. Either a ton of people all around the world have organized to pull the greatest prank of all time on a YouTube show, and they're all really good at Photoshop, or it actually happens. One of the two. One of the two. And if you look at Facebook's community standards and all the things that Facebook has tried to pull off, now you can't, when you make Facebook ads, you can't list certain entities. That includes Lee Camp. You can't like list Lee Camp as an interest when you buy a Facebook ad now because of RT. So, anyway. All right. So that's going on. There was a website calling out Amazon Ring, made by Fight for the Future, a digital rights organization, by the way, an actual nonprofit who has done very constructive things and has been doing the work for years. And Facebook just went ahead and blocked their page.
Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. You can tweet me an article at Ron Placone. We'll go through it together and make it our own. Get your